And welcome back to Future Connected. Let's, well, before we go march on off to deal with the Fog King, I thought we could go check in on some of the people of Gran Dell and help out with some of their problems. So this guy here wants to make a ring for a little lady who's, feeling a little down?
So this guy's a homewrecker, right? That's what we're getting at here?
I think the lady in question is a widow or something along those lines? But yeah, we're just gonna go to... Oh yeah, she is a widow. So yeah, we're just gonna go to the one craftsman of Gran Dell that we know and have him make the ring.
Uh-oh.
And in the meantime, Angela would like to talk to Kino again.
Uh-oh.
All of the elastic ivy is just right here, all clustered together, so it's not super hard to get. Just make sure you don't fall off the cliff.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one collectible there, just right on the edge, just absolutely trolling you into going, yeah, run at this at full speed, why don't you?
What?
Almost got me.
You say, what's the point of making it 5 if you're gonna put them all in the same area like that?
I don't know.
It's called busy work. Making you feel
Clearly.
important.
Yeah, you really gotta stretch that extra 10 seconds out of the game time.
Absolutely. This goes on the back of the box, Ardix.
Look,
I wouldn't actually know what's on the back of the definitive edition box because mine just has a picture of Shulk because I got the collector's edition.
yeah, look, the DLC's only like 6 hours long, okay?
But is that with or without the 10 seconds from that quest?
With.
Getting all the Napon Prospectors was probably like 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, such very depressed.
What is it, Kino? Has something happened?
Miss Melly.
Why the sighing? It's unlike the bright, bubbly Kino I know.
What? Kino not allowed to be moody? Is sensitive, especially at age of now.
I see. Then I hope you'll forgive me. So something worrying you? Anything you care to discuss with me?
Doubt if can help. But maybe Miss Melly have some advice.
Oh, very well. In that case, I'm all ears.
Kino follow Miss Melly and Shaw calls Skulky like to come with.
Yes, quite.
But at start, Kino never think Kino come to such very far away place. That why, when Kino leave, Kino not say bye-bye to Mama Pon. If Kino come back now, there's sure to be heck to pay. When Mama Pon angry, monster look like chew toy. Just thought of remember makes mood go plunge.
Did Oka really have such force of character? But don't fret. It's only because she worries about you. That intensity is nothing but a sign that you are loved dearly, Kino.
Miss Melly sure.
Yes. I'd say she only scolds you because she cares.
Mama Pon get angry because love. Kino not really understand.
Look at it this way. Kino, you are her beloved son. If you were hurt, Oka would be sad, would she not? Therefore, when she scolds you, it's to try and ensure that you don't put yourself in harm's way. So, do not think it cruelty.
Kino, no. Everything resolved if Miss Melly just tells Mama Pond to tone down harsh when angry at Kino. If do that, even Mama Pond may become a bit gentler upon.
No, that I cannot do.
Mama, why no?
You really need me to explain. Isn't it the mark of a hero pond to take responsibility for their own actions? At least I believe Ricky did, to an extent. If you wanted to come with us, you should have asked Ricky and Okka's permission to begin with. Don't you think that's what a hero pond ought to do?
Mama!
You'll find as you go through life, similar situations may reoccur. If they do, and if you act the way you did this time, nobody will acknowledge you as a true hero pond.
Mama! Miss Melly's so strong. Kino admit defeat. Sneaking onto boat was naughty behavior.
Kino, once you realize you have done wrong, you must reflect on it and rectify it as soon as you can. If you let the chance slip you by, you may not get another.
Kino got it, Miss Melly. From now, Kino promised to never follow friends or sneaky skulky again. We'll follow friends proudly.
Oh. It seems I didn't explain properly after all. What you did wrong was to cause Okka undue concern. So you'll have to accept your punishment, put time into self-reflection, and next time, simply do better. That is the behavior that will let you grow on your path as a mighty hero.
Understood. Kino promise.
I wonder if he really understood.
Just because Kino is younger doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't understand such concepts.
I was gonna say she's basically talking to the equivalent of like what, a 7-year-old. So
How dare you?
I'm trying to remember if there's a reason I left this part in.
Probably not.
that's always a good sign.
Say, I assumed these are the shiny rocks that we're supposed to get for the bracelet.
Yeah, that would be my assumption too. It has been admittedly a little while since I've edited this footage.
Look at Chaos not taking notes. What a rebel.
Or being like me and having a near photographic memory for everything you've done. Although that said, I have noted lately that a number of my videos in the commentary consist of the phrase, I don't know or I don't give a fuck, so might have to take a rain check on that one.
I have a photographic memory, but I also don't care.
Pretty much.
I mean, those two statements aren't mutually exclusive.
I didn't know we had our own John Romero here.
Well, what era of John Romero are we talking about here?
Yeah, are we talking about id Software John Romero or fuck, I forgot what he named his company.
Ion Storm.
Literally both. Why would you think that John Romero's ever changed? The only thing different about John Romero from like 1993 is his hairstyle.
Well, wasn't he like just a tiny bit contritious after like Daikatana basically exploded on him, or did he just go, no, I'm perfect, what are you talking about?
No, I think he's mellowed out.
But like he was all the thing is that he was always mellow, and he didn't really care too much about like the highfalutin profiles or whatever. For him, it was just like I just want a game that is great at deathmatch, and then I'm just gonna play deathmatch all day.
So it was like sort of the Guerrilla Games situation where basically like they had all of this hype foisted upon them by like gaming magazines, and they were like, what are you talking about? Like, we're never trying to do the things you're trying to say we're trying to do. Like, so basically like that whole John Romero was about to make you his bitch ad was basically like the worst thing that could have happened to him, and it was completely not his fault in any way possible.
Well,
I mean, let's not say anything we can't take back, because he did make Daikatana.
So first off, if we're doing a comparison, the thing to keep in mind is that John Romero didn't actually, like, John Romero was goaded into doing that ad, first and foremost, which is kind of funny.
Who?
Because, well, by the ad guys, because John Romero is, like, very notorious for shit-talking online, because he's the guy who created Deathmatch, basically. It's not necessarily true, but essentially, like, he's the Deathmatch guy. So when you're going around just being like, nerd, you suck, blah blah blah, like, yeah, of course it's gonna strike a chord with people. So, anyways, it's just the opinions that some people have, like John Carmack, towards John Romero, is really the sort of like, yeah, he played more Doom than he did actual work, so we let him go. So why is this in Chaos?
Well, we are turning in the ring to Ardred now.
Ah, I see.
So, I'm gonna ask a dumb question. Does Winnie even know who the fuck Ardred is? Did we just give a stalker a fucking wedding ring?
Yes.
Find out in the sequel.
I mean, considering all the stuff we've done in the side quest so far about just making domestic situations even worse, this is par for the course so far.
Shook, looky look! Plenty of trees growing.
Looks like this area isn't very heavily cultivated. That might be why nature runs so rampant.
Big step for Nopon! Kino make this into Frontier Village Mark II!
Frontier Village, huh? I was amazed first time I saw it. All the pollen factories, built into that giant tree.
Nopon never use metal if can be helped. Except for Sisterpon, who like use hom-hom shields very much.
Oh, right. It's true, though. Ricky never did use a metal weapon. It looked more like a fruit of some kind.
Kino here, this is actually gunberry that store ether within. Kino just make it suck in ether, and then it shoot out contents like real rifle.
Is that right? I'm not sure I've ever seen a berry that big before.
Indeedy. Kino never see one lying around before, that for sure.
The plants that bear them must be very rare. I knew biters, but I didn't know you had curiosities like these.
Well, biter's still more popular. Little Pun Kino also want to use biter, but no beef on wings, so could not carry properly. But then, when Kino gets in big sulk, Dadapon go and pick gunberry from somewhere.
Ricky did. So he can be a model father. I'm impressed.
Yes, Dadapon is true hero pon. This weapon only used now by Nopon 2 Wimpy to hold biter, but Dadapon was first one to discover. Everyone jumped for happy when introduced.
Ricky is a man of many talents, huh? A true hero pon indeed.
Dadapon say he get idea for making into weapon from Hom gun.
Inspired by a Hom's gun. Ah, Charla's ether rifle then. Though if he was going to make weapons, I would have been happy to help him out.
How about if Shulk give Kino pointers? Kino's still not always hit target.
Pointers, eh? From what I saw, though, it seemed like you knew your stuff.
Kino also thinks so, but still sometimes miss.
Right. Then maybe you'd best learn how to properly handle the weapon.
Properly how?
Am I right to assume you've never really had proper training?
How's Shulk knowing of that? Kino's state of shock.
I reckon the weapon's more beat up than it should be. You don't want that. More prone to malfunctions.
What Kino should do?
it's important to be as careful as possible. Handle it too roughly, and you could end up warping the grip. If the aim is a little off, it could potentially be because of that.
I'll shock no such things. Kino never figure out in a million years.
I've always liked tinkering with weapons. Even made my friend Ryan's weapon, in fact. That'll be why. If you need a weapon maintained, I'm your guy.
Shock really second most awesome after Dadapon. Tell Kino more.
All right. But for now, let's reinforce this to help with your aim. In return, could you perhaps share some more stories?
Kino liked that deal.
Oh, so what you're saying is that Ricky idiot-proofed it so that even his child could use it.
Pretty much.
Yes.
So hey, about your stalker lady.
Well, as it turns out, both Ardrin cars? I'm gonna go with cars. Just kinda went off, and she's now terrified for their lives.
I mean, that's understandable, given the everything going on.
Yep. And since we're here...
Why Mr. Shock stopped so sudden?
I was just thinking. About the cave near Colony 9. Do you know it, Nene? It's called Tephra Cave.
Nene no place. Nene tag along once with group of hum-hum. Went to fetch ether cylinders.
I've done that too sometimes. Went with Ryan a couple of times.
Mama! Hooray for twinsies! Nene went there during rebuilding effort.
So you did your part to help Nene. Thanks for that.
It not thing that need thanks per se. Just doing civic duty. Must stay friends and work together. With all peoples that live in world.
That's right.
But folk here have lot of angry scuffles. Fight between neighbors bad. Should watch Nene and Kino. Learn to everyone play nice.
Well, I wouldn't say the people here are enemies exactly. They just don't know how to work out their feelings.
That just fancy way of saying fighting?
It's not exactly like fighting. Both sides do understand each other, but their paths took them in different directions.
What Mr. Shock mean?
If the two sides had simply hated each other, they wouldn't just leave. They'd try to drive the other side out by force. But that's not what they did. They still have common ground to stand on. And Melly is here now. They just need some time to mull things over.
Mr. Shock is very kind person. Very different from Mama Pon. When Nene and Kino get into bad fight, Mama Pon spank first, then ask questions. Nene and Kino always in tears, but always say sorries and make up with hug. End of end, friendship become much stronger. Being friends mean a whole lot more fun, and more fun is more good. Also, everyone in Colony 9 was friends from start.
Well, that's because everyone there was working to help rebuild. We all share the same dream.
But dreams of people here all really all that different from each other.
For now, I guess. But Melly is doing the best she can, and we need to as well.
Nene understand. Nene will wait until Miss Melia make dreams of everyone mushed together as one. But if dream of Miss Melia not go through to everyone, in that case, Nene will give vicious spankings, and no one spared, even not Mr. Shock.
What? Me as well? Just promise to be gentle.
But wading into the Israeli-Palestine situation, now that's just fair game.
Yes, correct. Fucking Israel. There you go. I said it. They're just cruising around with their high Entia beliefs.
That was the wrong time to take a big drink of water.
I mean, I guess I can't say Jabba's wrong.
Are you that?
Anyway, these two guys just went into this crypt to go, farm for crystals.
Can't wait for Chaos to get a tweet that says, please provide the details of co-host Jabba Fett so that we may extradite him.
I'll just direct them over to Caustic Aquatra?
Cool.
Let's stay focused.
All right, Ardred, get the. We're gonna need you to get the fuck out of this crypt now.
Okay.
Especially since you've stolen all the crystals they were coming to mine anyway, so.
So Winnie's gonna turn
Yeah.
down both of these dipshits, right? That's where this is going.
God willing.
Yeah, I hope that's where it ends, but I think she's just okay with them not throwing their lives away to the Fog King.
Keep it to yourself, lady. God.
And just one more weird one I found just to round off the episode.
Welcome.
This Machina lady here, she needs someone who is willing to operate a curious machine for her.
I already don't like where this is going. Oh, so this is Monster Hunter. Alright.
I was thinking more Pokemon Snap, but yeah.
Do the monsters attack you in Pokemon Snap?
I could not say. I haven't actually played new Pokemon Snap, and I have not touched Pokemon Snap Classic in at least 20 years.
So it's Monster Hunter.
Fine.
But are we taking pictures of the dinosaur's feet?
How many toes do you think a dinosaur's foot has?
Don't know. 3? Oh, here's what fog beasts do, I guess. They draw bigger aggro circles around them and also can raise the levels of enemies.
Couldn't help but notice that turtle bore a striking resemblance to the one that was recently set free after saving its species. I don't want to imply anything, but a little weird thing on the side.
Shulk, it's like 10 o'clock at night. Your lighting is absolutely fucking garbage.
They don't have cameras back then, like in alternate verse. They don't know what a good photo is.
Yeah.
There are no photographers in this world.
I like to think that, like, he's just got an old analog camera with film that he has to go get developed, so he's just literally taking photographs blind here.
Hmm.
Also, if there's no photographers in this world, then who took that photo of Dunban, Dixon, and Mumcar that Dunban got really depressed over when he realized that 2 out of 3 people in that picture were complete fucking assholes.
Artist rendition.
You think he still has that photo?
He's probably got like his third of that photo.
There's just an unmarked grave somewhere with that with Mumcar's piece.
Well, I mean, we found Mumcar's final resting place. It's down in the Broken Arm, although I suppose that's probably gone now that we've remade the world.
Correct.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was like, where is, like, the Mechonis and its fallen arm? Does it even still exist?
Probably under, like, I don't know, 200 miles of water, considering, like, the Bionis is, like, literally floating up to its head now, so I don't know.
Is that all that Shulk did when he remade the world? He was just like, okay, now, the Bionis, but it's laying down instead of standing.